Hello again, everyone. It's great to see you again, and I hope you and your family are all healthy. If you're new here, welcome, and please consider subscribing. It's been well over a month since the Droneland Expeditionary Forces deployed into hostile territories, and we've been having skirmishes with the locals as small-scale strategic operations were being launched from our staging system nearly every hour. It's a great opportunity for anyone who wishes to get started with PvP, even if it's just F1 monkeying. Last week, we saw sovereignty being flipped and Astrahus being captured by our allies, and PanFam continued to lay siege on the enemy's citadels and disrupting their Ansiblex jump gate network. As our forces further penetrated into the region, destruction followed in its wake. On this particular evening, we landed on grid with an anchoring Astrahus next to an Imperium Keepstar, so we knew things were about to get spicy.
As you can see, we're defending this. It's anchoring in 27 minutes. So that's the anchor, then repair. So we're going to be here for a little bit, guys, but hostiles have 2 Munin fleets and a Ferox fleet. They're waiting for their other Ferox and Munin fleet because they obviously are not going to fight us with even numbers. So just be patient. Alright, we're going to be quite outnumbered here, but you know what? I don't care. We're going to take this fight. We already committed, as you can see, so we're going to make sure this Astra gets online or die trying, so...
And many will die trying. Since this is a complex situation, I will attempt to describe how the battle will unfold. Our content bait Astrahus was anchored just about 1,000 kilometers off of the Imperium Keepstar, which is well within range of our carrier's base fighters to lay siege to the Keepstar itself. This safe positioning allows the carriers to quickly abandon their fighter squadrons if they were in trouble and wait out the weapons timers before being able to be tethered to the Astrahus once again. With the help of the carriers, our Ferox fleet will attempt to defend the Astrahus from the 3 Imperium fleets to allow this repair timer to finish and the structure to be online. The 3 enemy fleets consisting of Munins and Ferox will warp around the Astrahus to keep our own Ferox fleet from getting into weapons range. In addition, they will attempt to warp around the grid as the carrier-based fighters are coming into range to apply damage, forcing the fighters to slow bolt around the grid to give chase. This elaborate dance continues until the structure is dead. The goons must apply at least 10% of the damage cap on the Astrahus to pause the repair timer, else the clock will continue to tick down. If the repair timer was able to reach 0, the structure will be fully online and repaired, and must go through several sieges and reinforcements before it can be destroyed in the upcoming days. During this time, the Keepstar itself will be at risk of destruction. So, let us begin this dance.
For targets, get ready for targets, get ready for targets, get ready for targets, get ready for targets. This Bassie's gonna be your primary. Get bubbles on the Feroxes right now, get bubbles on the Feroxes right now. Guys, lock and fire, lock and fire. Info links, every link needs to be on, every link needs to be on. Okay, get points on these guys, if you have Lex, any points, any bubbles, why did none of my dictors do anything? Please guys, there's Rex for you to warp to, literally. You can pulse your micro as 1 cycle, guys. Pulse your micro as 1 cycle. Lock and fire on that scimitar. Lock and fire on that scimitar. Munin now. Go for this Munin now. That Munin is lockable. Go for that Munin. That Munin is primary, and secondary is this Munin. Follow primaries, guys. Follow primaries. Follow primaries. Focus fire. Focus fire. Focus fire. Okay. Good job. Good job. Let's try and go for this Simi. This Simi is primary. The Simi's primary. Did everyone just DC? Yes? No?
No, we're
I'm
still
connected.
Okay, so someone needs to call
Lock up
primaries.
this. Lock up this. Lock up ORA enemy. And you're locking up this mutant as your secondary. This mutant is your second. Stay on him. Stay on him. Stay on him. You guys should have spike loaded.
Okay, good job. Let's go for the scimitar now. The scimitar's primary. Don't broadcast stuff unless you need. That scimitar's damage primary now. That scimitar's damage primary now. Scimitar's damage primary now.
Baji is holding so far.
This munin, let's go for this munin. That munin is primary. And then secondary is going to be this munin. And then tertiary is this munin. Okay, go for the last munin broadcast. The other one's warped. The other one's warped. Reload again, reload again. Actually, shoot this munin. He's burning into us. He's bonsaiing into this. Everything on this munin broadcast. Go for ZE. ZE should have long range ammo loaded still, team. Fire on this scimitar. Lock and fire on this scimitar. Lock and fire on this scimitar. Okay, go for LO now in a scimitar. LO in a scimitar. Okay, good job, good job. Get bubbles. They split. The goon fleet split. Shoot munin. Shoot that. Okay, scratch that. Clear guns. Sorry. Let's go for this scimitar. Go for this scimitar. Go for this scimitar. And then this munin is your secondary. This munin is your secondary. So lock up this Bassi. He's secondary. Lock up this Bassi. He's secondary. Okay, come on, guys. Goon Pharoxes are warping. Please, could really use a bubble. Victors, please. You ready? You can lock and fire on this munin, lock and fire on this munin. He's bonsaiing into us. Dude, look at all these goon retards who don't know how to anchor guys. Shoot this munin. He's literally just bonsai charging into us right now. This munin is your secondary. Tertiary is this flycatcher. Okay, shoot Kappa and then the flycatcher. Shoot Kappa and then the flycatcher. Jack is your new primary. Secondary is this scimitar.
bombs incoming.
Hardeners on, kill bombers, switch to bombers, hardeners on, they're really far, just don't even bother with the bombers, just frag him quick and then switch to vulture and immunin, frag the bombers quick and switch to vulture and immunin.
With 11 seconds left on the timer, the enemies have no choice but to remain on grid and apply damage.
Reload thorium now in warp, take the warp, reload thorium now in warp, all dictors. To get bubbles on goons right now, get scrams and webs on KOC in the monitor. Get scrams and webs on KOC in the monitor. Everyone orbit off at 10k, go for that next broadcast, go for Froggy, and then secondary is Ayana, Okay, go for Ayana now, Secondary is Luke, Thorium loaded guys, pulsing micro recharge 1 cycle, orbit alpha at 10k. All tackle on the monitor, all tackle on whoever their anchor is. Okay, go for Cal.
Anchor.
Yep, switch anchor, just whoever's leading them. It should be in a monitor. Get him. Secondary is this simi. All frigates and dictors, you need to go in right now, get scrams under anchors. Okay, go for angry, and then secondary's general. They're gonna turbo feed their whole hack fleet to try and kill this Astra guy. So shoot general. Okay, now we're gonna go for this broadsword is primary, and then secondary is this broadsword. Okay, go for that next broadsword, And then this Hugin. Okay, switch to that Hugin. Yep, that's fine. Everybody align to this broadcast, align to this broadcast. Align to that broadcast now, switch to long range ammo, please. Get bubbles on the nit now, take the warp, orbit alpha at 10k when you land, This scimitar is going to be your primary. Get tackles on their monitors. Orbit alpha at 10k. Okay, this munin is your new primary. Okay, go for that munin. They're They're gonna kill this fucking Astra, but it's okay, team. They're turbo feeding hacks for a literal Astra. So fucking good. Just follow targets. Okay, everyone, overheat your guns, lock and fire on this guy. Overheat your guns, lock and fire on the last broadcast. Overheat your guns, lock and fire on the last broadcast now. Okay, good job. Okay, we're gonna start Zamblam and Storks. Go for this Stork, and then we're gonna go for this Stork, and then we're gonna go for this Stork, and then we're gonna go for this Stork. Dictors, keep going in, keep going in. Okay, Spy Frost next, Spy Frost next, Spy Frost next. And then this Hugin next, long range ammo loaded guy, spike, 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 iron for T1 guns. This Hugin after the Bifrost. Get all bubbles on them, they're just gonna stay here and die because they want to kill this Astra. Go for that Munin. They're gonna call this a victory, team. Goons are gonna call this a victory because they're gonna kill this Astra, and we're gonna make sure every Munin dies. So keep shooting these Munins. Tell them to come on this grid and warp on top of them and start shooting them. I hope everyone got this warp. I don't know where the fuck we're gonna land, but just get ready here. Okay, Orbit Alpha at 10k, Orbit Alpha at 10k, Orbit Alpha at 10k, Orbit Alpha at 10k, Orbit Alpha at 10k. The Scimitar is your primary, the Scimitar is your primary, Orbit Alpha at 10k. Congrats, Imperium, on your fucking mega feed. Okay, they're running. Please get bubbles now. Look at this field of wrecks, team. Really good job.
Technically, we lost the objective, but not before Goons fed us 50 billion ISK worth of ships. Had this Astrahus anchored, they would have suffered even greater losses trying to defend the Keepstar. Good fight, guys. Till next time. Stay safe, stay healthy. Goodbye for now.
Hey guys, you just keep spamming the BR and Imperium and local. These fucking Dumbotrons are gonna turbo spin their strategic victory. Meanwhile, their Keepstar on grids on anchoring.